Hey, what's up? Red Roadie signing in. So I'm a huge fan of Western movies, um, especially Clint Eastwood movies, the old spaghetti westerns, Hang 'em High, Good, the Bad, the Ugly, Josie Wales, so on and so forth. More modern ones like Unforgiven, etc., etc. Um, Clyde Van Clamp, if I said that right. Another great Western actor. The spaghetti westerns did some great movies. One thing when you're watching these movies, they're some of them are time period. So I think it was the Outlaw Josie Wales where they did like the Confederates and the Yankees, and I think it was the Outlaw Josie Wales, and he was like the last standing troop of Confederates, and they were trying to get them to surrender. They promised them, what do you call it, emancipation, but instead, um, after giving them that, they decide they're going to slaughter them. But throughout the movie, this is my point. I'm kind of rambling on here. They just play all these old great songs like "Rose of Alabama" and Dixieland and I watch these old movies and I think, wow, this is some great, just great American songs. They're history. They're great songs. And then you go and you try to find versions of them for probably just about any instrument. It's like nobody wants to record them. So um, I play this better on an acoustic 6-string tuned to E, but I am going to show you a simplified, easy version to get you started on Dixieland for the Cigar Box guitar, which I think is just a great song. And there are extra versions of it out there. There's some with the original lyrics, which I will play for you that version, and then there's some where they do like Yankee Doodle Dixieland, so it doesn't sound so one-sided. And then there's a million other ways to do it. You can incorporate the Star Spangled Banner into it with a little bit of the banjo's Yankee Doodle, which gets thrown into a lot of songs like the last one I did for you, which was dueling banjos, and some other bluegrass songs. And just you can make your own version of it. You can change the words. You can make them a little more peaceful. But the sound, the sound of that music is great. And I looked on YouTube here to see if anybody had ever recorded it on this instrument, let alone anywhere else. On other instruments, I found one gentleman playing it with a man playing tenor banjo, and he's just kind of doing some chord progressions, and and really the banjo is playing the music. It's not the cigar box. Then I seen another version where it was the Elvis Presley version, which is a little bit different. And it's just playing 3 or 4 chords, and the man's vocals are really playing the song, not the instrument. This version, you're going to get the instrument playing what the music is. And I am low on a battery here. I just swapped out from a 9-volt to my little mini here. It's given me like 5 minutes of play before it goes and cuts out. So hopefully within 5 minutes I can get you the intro and give you a start to hear something that I haven't heard anybody else play on Cigar Box guitar. Often I say this. I guess many of the songs that I find that I want to play for you on Cigar Box guitar, other people just don't think are worth playing. They're all trying to play modern music and Pearl Jam and this and that. And me, I'm trying to do like old folk songs and American classics and a lot of old bluegrass and stuff that you just can't find any kind of a tablature or a basis for. But let's see if I can get you started off with this simplified version of how you can do Dixieland on the Cigar Box guitar. So I've got my favorite build here, as I always say. This one just very forgiving where you slide, very forgiving sound, and just for whatever reason, I don't know, I've tried in all my builds to get them as forgiving, and they all work great. this has. So there's some truth in there. All different, no matter what. You can build them the same every time, and guess what? You know, when people will ask, well, how do you know where that 12th fret is, and how do you know where that 2nd fret is? And it's easy. Just now imagine I played that without frets. When I get that sound, I know that's where I'm placing my 12th fret. You know, if I get that right there, I know that's my 2nd and 3rd fret. So when these get built, they have no frets, and that's how you figure out where the frets are going to go. I have no ruler or marker where I just draw a line and that's where they're going to go. You can't do that. I haven't found it to be useful in my building. So first, they're all fretless, and then I figure it out. I also try to measure my bridge to my nut at a certain distance so that we can get good intonation. But all right, anyway, I'm talking too much again. I always do this. Let's see what my not so forgetting right now dying battery is going to do for me. But give me a second too, because I screw up on this. It's a new one I'm playing, and it's going to be something cool for you to learn. Simple version to play Dixieland. Messed up there. Later, after you get practice, hit that with more strings. When you do that little slide part there, it'll sound better, trust me. And I do some more stuff with those individual notes that you're hearing that I think is cooler. I just don't. It's going to be too much to explain, so for right now, for me, not for you. So let me show you what I did anyway. So if you've already learned Star Spangled Banner on a Cigar box guitar, I started with that to kind of show you it's open on the middle. I'm sorry. Middle string on the 7th. Go to the 4th. Middle string. And open on the middle string. And back on the middle string on the 4th finger. Then 7th again. Now drop down 1st string. So you get I always like to do that first, kind of fake people out so that they think I'm playing the actual national anthem instead of Dixieland. You, no, not right now. All right, so do the same thing, 7th to 4th, and then open, 7th, middle string, 4th, middle string, then open. Then what you're gonna do after you get that open, you're gonna pluck that open a couple times. Nope. Let me start. Alright, and then from 4th to 7th, hammer on. And then switch to 1st string, 2nd fret. So. Then ring finger on the 4th in the middle. My battery's dying. Hold on one second. I'm going to do something here. If I turn it off for a minute, I'll get a little more charge and we can continue this. Could you take that in there, please? I'm really going to help you with that later. Go ahead, I'm doing something. I asked you. Just to stay out of the room for a minute while I make a video. I mean, kids, they don't listen. All right, let's go back to this. Okay, so. So from that 2nd, you take that ring finger up to the middle. From that 2nd on the 1st, and that's going to be on your 4th. So. And back to the index on the 2nd. And ring on the 4th. Hit that a couple times. And switch back. So ring, index, 2nd. Then you do the slide. Oh, wait. Pull off and hammer on at the end of that plucking. Then hit one individual note. So you slide to your 7th, slide into nothing, and then slide from 2nd to 3rd, and then back and into nothing. Open. Then, so open on the 1st. Ring finger on the 4th, then again back to 2nd. Oh wait, I'm sorry. Hold on a minute. This is the worst. I have this amp. I just put a battery in. I have this amp. I just put a battery in. I have 2 more minis over there. I put batteries in. All my batteries, all my 12 volts into. Let me turn this back on. Okay, so play what I showed you, and then from there we'll go on. So open on the middle, then open, I believe, on the 1st. No, I'm sorry. 4th on the 1st. No, open. Okay, open on both. Then 4th on the 1st. And then 4th to 2nd again. These are going to come and then open. then second, hit, then hit again, open. I'm sorry, hit, then hit the first string under it, open. And then you're going to hammer down onto that first. Then you're going to do the second, fourth switch again, which is a finger switch you're going to do 100 times. Just a couple open strums, then open on the middle, then open on the first, then again fourth, second on the first. So fourth, open, index, second, hit, then open, then above, on the middle, then open again, hit both open, middle, down to the first, ring back here on the fourth, first, second. I'm going to turn this off for a second and get a little more juice out of it. This is horrible. I would just plug it into my big amp, but my neighbors are little bitches. Yeah, that's right, I said it. They can make noise, but if you make noise, God forbid. Anyway, yeah, we're going to get back to that. And so basically we're getting the start to the intro. You know the song. Then you know what I'm playing. If you don't know the song, then you know, you're learning it. Hear the original version. You're going to hear a lot more banjo. It's no kind of guitar, really. You're going to hear all kinds of instruments. It's really just a cool song. But let's get back. So, like, get through to what I showed you already, and then there's the second part, which is pretty short. So you're going to do that alternate pick on the middle string, and you're going to be ready to use your finger there on that second fret. So, I'm sorry, no you're not. You're going to hit that open, and then you're going to go up with your ring finger to your fourth, I believe. If not, maybe fifth. Fourth. Then come down to your fifth on the middle. Back to second. Undo the slide. This part again. Messing up bad there, and then you start over at that part, and then it goes on. But so you get I wish I was in Dixie, hoorah, hoorah. I wish I was in Dixie. I live or die for Dixie. I messed up there too. 2 arms, 2 arms, 2 arms for Dixie, 2 arms, 2 arms, 2 arms for Dixie. Oh, to be back in the land of cotton, all my troubles long forgotten. I look away, look away, look away, Dixieland. I wish I was in Dixie, hurrah, hurrah. In Dixie's land I make my stand. Live or die for Dixie. 2 arms, 2 arms, 2 arms for Dixie. 2 arms, 2 arms, 2 arms for Dixie. All you fellas make you shine, no labor. Pick up rifle, gun, and saber, and look away, look away, look away, Dixieland. And it goes on. You can use that same slide part for other parts, like his face was sharp as a butcher's cleaver, but that did not seem to grieve her. Look away, look away, look away, Dixieland. I'm messing up because my amp's messing up. But I think I gave you the intro. I think you can go with that. And there really isn't a version that I've seen anybody play on here. So now you have at least something that you can go with. I simplified it, but there are some extra cool notes you can add into it. Do what you want with it. Again, I only found the Elvis Presley version on here, which, you know, it's played by chords and the vocals kind of carry out the sound. The other versions, banjos are accompanied by cigar box guitars, and they make the sound, not the cigar box guitar. At least with this version, not perfect, simplified. I have a little bit of a better version of it, but at least with this one, you're actually playing the music on your own instrument without being accompanied by anybody. So mess with it, tweak with it. If you do it a different way, I'd love to see it. So Red Roadie, and this video, like all my videos, always I talk too much. I give you information about the song and what I feel about it and what I did to it different and everything. So I always get these videos a little longer. I don't edit them either, and they'll always give you the weirdest shot, like for the screenshot of the video, because I don't go on the computer and edit it. I don't do anything. I give you the raw deal. You know, so if I do this, that could be the screenshot, which I hate about, you know, YouTube. You know, they'll never get me when I'm like strumming. They'll always be like, when I go like that or something, because a bat just flew by my head or whatever it might be. You know what I mean? Anyway, Red Roadie signing out. I hope you enjoyed Dixieland. I love a lot of bluegrassy old folk songs, in case you haven't noticed. It's the majority of what I play if I'm not playing blues, which I haven't really even played a scratch at what I know of blues for you guys. Different techniques, we'll get into all of that. The channel's young. I wait and see if people are even viewing before I'll bother to make another video. Usually I make another video when somebody makes a comment or sends me something saying, hey, we're looking for more music. Anyway, Red Roadie, sign out. I said it before. You guys take care. Remember, subscribe, please. Like. And I'm gonna apologize and make this video a little longer. My son goes on my Wi-Fi, and whatever he seems to look up on my phone tends to sometimes accidentally end up on my channel. So if you're finding like a lot of video game videos in reference with my stuff, or just ridiculous stuff like, I don't know, annoying orange characters doing little bits, that's because of him, and I'm trying to fix that between our networks, because our phones are on the same network. And he gets into YouTube, and then for whatever reason my channel opens up, and then there's some video, Bendy and the Ink Machine. I'm gonna repair that. That's definitely something that's gonna get fixed. So be patient. Red Roadie signing out again.
player, enjoy.